Hello, you wonderful people, my lovely vloggies. This is Patti Boulaye, the vlogging grandmother. Welcome to my channel. My channel is about everything to do with life, including my music and grandmotherly advice, my TV chat show, which is about failures and successes shared by people from all walks of life. And if you want to join my group of wonderful, beautiful vloggies, just hit the subscribe button and do ring that bell. Today I want to continue on the theme of dating. Okay, I've talked about rules and what people do wrong and what to look out for, but today I want to talk to you ladies and make suggestions on what you should do before you start dating. Okay, because choosing a partner, believe it or not, choosing a partner is the most important decision you'd make in your life, much bigger than your business or whatever else you want to do, because choosing a partner is about your future. You choose carefully because then it will affect the children that you give birth to. It will also affect your family. Your family has suffered enough just bringing you up. They don't need for you to go and drag in whatever the cat is left off on the street and bring home and just make their life hell and your life hell. And then the children that you have then suffer because you're going to have divorce. Look around you. Divorce is not good. I know these days young people would say, oh well, there's always divorce. Huh! There's always hell too, girls. And I'm telling you, divorce is hell on earth. So listen to grandmother here. This is the most important decision you can make. Now my advice is, if you enjoy now, which a lot of women do, okay, you have fun, you enjoy now, you have to pay later. There is no such thing as a free lunch in life. I think anyone with sense knows that. Whatever you do, life comes with a price tag. Okay? Whatever you do has a price on it. You decide how you interpret that in your life. Okay? In some people's lives, I was looking through the internet and I found that chastity still exists. My goodness, there are young people out there who actually are chaste. They wait to know someone before they leap into bed. On the other hand, I hear young girls talk about having 3 partners in a day. What are you, a used garment? If you do that, I don't even know what your future is going to be, what you're going to turn into. But I can tell you that loose living, oh boy, I have lived longer than most of you. I have seen a lot of things and noticed a lot of things. Loose living shows lack of brain. It shows that you follow without asking questions. You can easily be misled by women. Loose living. There was a time when people like you looked down on prostitutes. Now every woman is turned into a prostitute who practices loose living. No matter how you look at it, guys, at least prostitute got paid for it. Because they know it is the most precious thing they have. It is something men have killed for, fought for, died for. And most modern women give it away for free. I cannot comprehend that. Because there's nothing else in life that you have. Your career is not as... your career is not as precious as what is between your legs. Even your brains can tell you that. Anyway, the other thing that really gets me is that young women won't take advice. You won't take advice. How can you not take advice? How can you? You're impossible to advise. Every older woman I meet goes, oh, forget about advising them. They think they know everything. You know nothing. Zero. Zero. That's why you're being divorced left, right, and center. When it comes to marriage, all you can think of is the blancmange dress or whatever dress you're going to wear. Whereas your partner is really thinking of his life. And then a few years' time, what do you have? Divorce. And then you wonder why. And then you really suffer. Divorce is not easy. Plus, you have wasted your life. You know you have a chance at many things. Life is something you don't have two chances at. You have one life. And you waste it on rubbish. You turn it into rubbish. You turn yourself into a trash can for every man to empty himself into. That is not good. Think. Okay? Now, the other thing that most women do wrong, I'm telling you this because sometimes you have to be a bit hard for people to listen and know. The other thing, they deny the existence of God. Why? Because they know that to acknowledge the existence of God means they cannot live the lifestyle that they are living. Well, guys, deny him or not. If you lose, you lose. A man will always treat you as a loose woman. Trust me. Because, a man is a hunter. That's his nature. That's what he's supposed to do. Yeah, he might drive fast cars now. He might sit in an office. Basic instinct does not change. Human nature, no matter how advanced we get, does not change. He's a hunter, right? He wants to bring in a trophy. He wants to bring a trophy home. A lion, an elephant. I'm not saying you should go hunting, but I'm talking just, metaphorically. Yeah, he wants to bring in a lion. He wants to bring in a good trophy. He doesn't want to bring in a chicken and expose a chicken on the wall. He wants something, a prize. That's what women are. A prize. Someone a man can boast about and be proud of. But he is disenfranchised on this front by women anyway. Because most men I know, I look around me, I like being observant. They just got chicken on their arm. And then they change the chicken for the next one. And she wonders why. And she gets bitter. And she becomes a bitch. And she gets impossible. You were a chicken in the first place. Chickens are easy to replace. A lion, he has to give his life in order to get the next one. That means he sticks with what he's got. That trophy is treasured. And that's what you should be. Take advice and listen for your future, for your happiness. So you can, so you can stay as beautiful as you are. The lifestyle that we live actually dictates what we look like. After the age of 50, that's when all the swear words, everything come into play. So if you don't want to acknowledge God because acknowledging God means sacrifice. It means knowing the difference between right and wrong. That's why most people don't acknowledge God. And then they tell the stupid ones that he doesn't exist. And the fools believe that he doesn't exist. I don't know how you came to be. If you came to be by some fluke of nature, then you deserve to be treated like some fluke of nature. But if you came to be by a superb being who created you out of love, gave you a thumbprint that makes you unique, which tells you that there is no other person in the entire universe like you, and that should make you feel special. No, you don't want to know that. You want to think that you just materialized, okay? Well, no. Let grandmother tell you here, you're a spiritual being. There's a spirit in there on a physical journey, okay? Remember Sigourney Weaver in Alien? You remember when she had to go and fight the alien, she had no other means. There was this great big machine that she could actually operate by going into kind of like a box or cocoon where whenever she moves, the machine moves. She was the spirit, the machine was the physical form. Well, you have a spirit living in you, okay? And that spirit never dies. That spirit cannot be killed. You can kill my body. You cannot kill this beautiful spirit that is inside me. Now, that beautiful spirit is the most precious thing ever. It lives forever. You decide where it goes when you're finished in this life, when the breath goes out of you. Oh, and incidentally, that breath is God's breath, and He calls it, takes it home, takes it from you when He is willing. You know, that's the kind of reason where we think we are all that, and no, we're very special, but on the other hand, we don't know how we're created. That's, guys, it just wears me down. Even educated people, when I listen to educated people talk about being atheist, the education just goes, because as soon as they say that, I know they know nothing. Okay? Because they don't even know they have a spirit living in them, which is incredible. So this third hand, fourth hand, 100th hand knowledge that they have called education, because I'm sorry guys, people have been regurgitating this for many years. And what you have is been coming down from different people for many years. Nothing special. But what is special is your spirit. Let me just quote the Bible here. No, I'm not going to quote the Bible. I'll tell you the story. When the Lord Jesus died and went to heaven, His disciples were not professors. They were not experts. They were just ordinary men, fishermen for goodness sakes. But you know what He said to them? Do not worry about what you're going to say, because God's Holy Spirit will speak for you and tell you what you have to say. Excuse me, their words and experience has lived all these years. Where will your knowledge, where will it go when you go to the next realm? Nowhere. Dies with you. So remember where power lies. Okay? Cultivate good and a no-nonsense attitude, ladies. No nonsense, because it helps you to separate the men from the boys. Be who you are. Be who you are. The tough, courageous creature that you have been created in. You see, when you bring fear into a relationship, you take God out of the relationship, because your faith is compromised. So, what you need to do is know your worth. That is what I mean by no-nonsense attitude. You know who you are. Some people say they want to be treated like a princess. You want to be treated like a princess, guys? Behave like a princess, then you get a prince. If you behave like a gutter snipe, you get a gutter snipe. Retain a good diet. Look after yourself. This body, Christians know, your body is God's temple. Keep it well. None of this because I'm worth it. Please. I have never heard such nonsensical marketing ploy. Because you're worth it. What does that really make you feel like? If I'm anorexic and I say because I'm worth it, if I am ill and unhealthy and I say because I'm worth it, I'm just lying to myself. Be honest to yourself. Be honest. Okay? So that when you meet a man, you don't think, oh, well, he doesn't like me because he likes skinny women. Actually, that is not true. He wants a healthy woman. It's a human thing. Okay, you want subliminally. It's kind of like at the back of your mind, you want the mother of your children. I don't know about you. I look for the father of my children that I'm going to have because I intended to. If you don't intend to have children, that's different. But the man looks for the mother of his children. Drink little or no alcohol while you're dating so that you have this completely working for you. Drink little or no alcohol. As a matter of fact, I would say drink no alcohol. Pray a lot. There's power in prayer. Pray a lot. You know, ask and you shall receive. You have free will, which means all you have to do is ask and things will be done for you. But if you don't ask, your free will doesn't mean quite anything. Do not use swear words. Do not use swear words. They harden and darken the spirit. Really, at the age of 25, from the age of 25, you start using it begins to darken your spirit. Your spirit darkens and darkens. By the age of 50, you will begin to wear everything you have done like a cloak, especially on your face. Your spirit, windows to the world, cannot be bright. Really, seriously. And then you get into depression. And then mental health. No, do not use swear words. Do not bring bad things, darkness, onto yourself. Only light. Only light. Light is beautiful. What do you want with darkness? Remember that you get what you put out. You get what you put out. If you want a lengthy, long, lifelong relationship, invest in it. Invest. Okay? Because how he got you is how he's going to get rid of you or how he's going to keep you. He has to work hard for you. It's good because it's like hunting for a lion to him. If you're easy, kind of leap into bed easily and pleasure type, then you're just a chicken. I don't know what else to call you. Chicken is the only thing, probably an insult to chicken. But you see, he will get rid of you so quickly. He wouldn't even think about it twice. Avoid gossip. Avoid gossip. Avoid gossip. It's poisonous. And putting others down. Because when you put others down, you're putting yourself down. Because if you were confident, you wouldn't be putting anybody down or gossiping or thinking that putting others down, it's so funny, so entertaining. No, do not be funny at other people's expense because it will ruin your chances. It really would. Because you make enemies you cannot even see or never met. Seriously. Because people might laugh, but they get hurt. Not just for the person, for themselves, because you might do it to them someday. It also, actually, gossiping affects your features and your body language. It does. It does affect. Look at people who gossip. I promise you, study them and you see what Patti is talking about. Please avoid the darker side of life and people. The darker side of life and people. Those who just makes you can tell your instincts should still be sharp. When you meet someone who just doesn't make you feel right, dark, avoid them. Then you'll be ready. When you do all these things, you'll be ready to date someone. Think, and that person will be attracted to you. Seriously, there are such good men out there. But ladies, you think you're assertive, you think you're empowered, I don't know who died and made all these people God that are empowering you. You're going to be miserable old maids, I tell you. End up in old people's home on your own, having never lived a life or even known the joy that God created of having a partner. Anyway, so this is vlogging grandmother being very strict with you because I want you to be happy. I want you to have a successful dating. Okay? God bless you all. Stay happy and I hope you find that partner of your dreams. Sing a happy song.